Hello, and welcome to English Podcast with Missy. Here we learn English for real life. Clear, slow, and simple. Let's learn English together. Are you ready? Let's begin. Hi, friends. It's Missy. Welcome back to our little cozy space for English and stories. I'm so glad you're here today. I have something exciting to tell you. It's about next week, because it's my birthday. Now, I'm not someone who throws huge, noisy parties. I prefer something warm, friendly, and meaningful. So, I thought, why not tell you exactly how I'm planning my special day? While I share my plan, we'll also notice some modal verbs. Like will, would like, can, shall. These are perfect for talking about invitations, decisions, and what's possible. Next Saturday, I'll be a year older. How old? Well, let's keep that a mystery. I'll just say I'm still young enough to eat 2 slices of cake without feeling too guilty. I started thinking about my birthday a month ago. At first, I wasn't sure whether I wanted to celebrate at all. But then I thought, birthdays only come once a year, and they're a perfect excuse to spend time with people I love. So here's the plan. I can choose between 2 main options: host it at my apartment or have it in my favorite cafe. If I do it at my place, it'll feel more personal. We can decorate the living room exactly how I want. We can move the furniture, set up a snack table, and even have music playing as loudly as we like, without bothering strangers. The cafe, on the other hand, has a private room with comfy chairs, big windows, and the smell of freshly baked bread. It's less work for me because I don't have to clean before or after the party. But it also means we'll have to follow the cafe's rules. Yesterday, I asked my best friend, Lena, "Shall we do it at my place?" She grinned and said, "Yes. Then we can decorate together and make it super cozy." That settled it. My apartment it is. How about your opinion? Would you rather have your birthday at home or in a cafe? I would like the colors to be soft and happy. Maybe pastel pink, cream, and white. I will buy balloons, fairy lights, and fresh flowers from the market. The fairy lights will glow softly in the evening, making the room feel warm and magical. Lena already offered to bring some bunting. You know, those little colorful triangle flags that hang across the room. I would like to hang them above the snack table so guests see them as soon as they walk in. And what's about you? What colors would you like for your perfect party? For food, I'm keeping it simple but tasty. I will prepare mini sandwiches with cheese and cucumber, fruit skewers with pineapple and strawberries, and a big bowl of chips. I can also make some homemade cookies. Chocolate chip, because everyone loves those. And of course, the most important part? The cake. I would like a chocolate ganache cake from the bakery near my house. It's rich, soft, and perfect with tea or coffee. I'm already imagining the moment I cut the first slice. The sweet smell filling the room, cameras clicking, and everyone smiling. For drinks, we can have tea, coffee, and a bright red fruit punch. Maybe even a small jug of lemonade for a refreshing option. I will make a playlist. Not too loud, just happy background music that makes people smile. The songs will float gently through the air while people chat and laugh. For activities, I would like to play charades because it always makes everyone laugh. We can also have a short quiz about Missy facts. Little questions about me, my hobbies, or funny past events. It's a great way to see who knows me best. I don't need expensive presents. I told my friends, you can just bring yourself. That's the best gift. But I know some of them will still bring small surprises because they're sweet like that. Before the party ends, I will give each guest a tiny thank you gift, maybe a small candle or a bag of my homemade cookies tied with a ribbon. That way, they can take a little piece of the day home with them. And of course, we shall take lots of photos. I want to remember the decorations, the cake, and, most importantly, the happy faces. When everyone leaves, I'll probably be tired, but in the best possible way. I'll make myself a cup of tea, sit on the sofa, and scroll through all the photos we took. The decorations, the cake, the silly moments, and most importantly, the happy faces. Birthdays aren't just about getting older. They're about celebrating the people and little moments that make life beautiful. And even if something doesn't go perfectly, I know I'll remember the warmth, the laughter, and the love. In this story, I used 4 modal verbs: will, would like, can, shall, to talk about my birthday plans. Let's look at how and why we use them. Will uses for future plans, decisions, or predictions. We use will to talk about things we are sure will happen in the future. Here is the form. Subject plus will plus base verb. Examples from my story. I will buy balloons, fairy lights, and fresh flowers. It's the future plan. We will take lots of photos. It's the future decision. Would like uses for polite way to express a wish or preference. We use would like instead of want when we want to sound polite or gentle. Here is the form. Subject plus would like plus. Object / to plus verb. Examples from my story. I would like the colors to be soft and happy. It's for preference. I would like a chocolate ganache cake. It's for wish. Can uses for possibility, permission, or ability. Can has a few uses. About possibility. We can have the party at my place or in a cafe. About permission. You can just bring yourself. That's the best gift. About ability. We can decorate the living room exactly how I want. Form. Subject plus can plus base verb. Examples from my story. I can make cookies. We can play games after dinner. Shall uses for suggestions or offers, more common in British English. We use shall when making a suggestion or asking for someone's opinion. Here is the form. Shall plus subject plus base verb. For questions. Examples from my story. Shall we do it at my place? It's for suggestion. Shall I bring the drinks? It's for offer. When we make plans, we often use small but powerful words like will, would like, can, shall. They help us talk about the future, share wishes politely, and make suggestions. In my birthday story, these words made my plans sound clear and friendly. So that's my plan for this year. Soft lights, tasty food, lots of laughter, and the people I care about most. I don't know if everything will go exactly as planned, but that's okay. Sometimes the best memories are made from the unexpected. What about you? When's your birthday, and how do you like to celebrate? Do you prefer big, exciting parties or small, cozy ones? Whatever your style, I hope your next birthday is full of joy, good memories, and maybe an extra slice of cake. And before we wrap up, thank you so much for spending this time with me and listening to my story. If you'd like more episodes, extra materials, or today's transcript, you can find the link in the description below. Until next time, take care of yourself. I'm Missy, and I'll see you again soon.